All right. I'm gonna go ahead and start my countdown on my end.
Okay.
And my 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
And they're off. There's some very interesting defensive work that we're about to see here. Again, a little slow, but wow, look at Haku and wow, that is actually incredible to see. The defensive setup on my end is absolutely beautiful to look at. Both Haku and Tartigles have a beautiful setup. CCing the hell out of Shifu, who now has to go ahead and make use of that Bennett heal and burn that ult a little earlier than they'd like. And then again, it does look like those rocks are creating just the slightest bit of a distraction, making it hard for Shifu to push through. And thankfully, it looks like for Bennett, at least, he is able to get some of his C6 normals in, but that's definitely going to be a much slower time than we've been expecting.
Yeah, definitely really good defense.
Yeah, the final hit's coming out. Kaizen, why don't you go ahead and start up on your side?
I'm trying to see who DAC is gonna use. Okay, I'll pass up on that for now.
Wow, look at that! Look at that defense there. That little nice setup.
When is Mickey coming back? Because we gotta start
trying
now.
to create a little wall, but that doesn't or what is it? Haku trying to create a little wall, but that's not going to be sufficient to stop Shifu, who's already on their way out of this entire tunnel. So this little choke point here that they did try to abuse didn't necessarily come to fruition, but it looks like Tartigles is already ahead. Haku, how's it looking? Or Kaizen, how's it looking over on your end?
No, there's some complications. I'm being honest here. Okay. I think Mickey seems to be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start it now. I'm not sure what DHC is using, so the problem is and Mickey still has to get over to the other side, but it looks like we can't start.
That's coming.
You should be fine with the Elan. What do you mean? Is DHC gonna use Elan here? No, I don't think DHC could. No, let me see.
Coming in at about 2 minutes, 2 minutes and some change across the bridge. Again, this is a slightly slower time than we saw coming.
Yeah, I bide you. Okay. I can start now. Is that I was wondering what who DHC was using. Yeah, I was wondering who DHC was using because I wanted to make sure not to create any resonances during the match.
You should see them on approach very shortly. There's Shifu. Again, taking advantage of whatever sigils there are. Decides to automatically just go ahead and go straight for the ground terrain. And then doing this little bit of a cut across the edge right here. I think this way is the best opportunity that they've had.
Here we go. Okay. Now it's begun. Yai Miko.
Taking advantage of that, not opting to use a bunny hop as we've seen from Kaizen, go ahead and tell me what's going on your side.
So, it looks like DHC started, and my Lily's almost dead already. But basically, he's using Baiju and Yaimiko. Very interesting. I wonder how much damage this Baiju's gonna do to this Electro Regisvine. Because if he can get a pretty fast clear, that Yaimiko's gonna be dominant in the second half. Because we know how good she is countering Rion and countering Mickey with those boss hits. Oh, this Baiju's doing pretty good damage so far. I see some 10k hits there. Definitely not the best. Okay. It looks like DAC might have crowned his Baiju's normal attacks because he's doing quite a bit here. We're about 1 minute in. We'll see. Let's see how effective this is. And he's done 1 minute and 5 seconds. Now we're going on to the Jadeplume Terrorshroom. We'll see how effective this is. So the routing.
To see the use of the Baiju coming out there from.
For sure, yeah.
From DHC. I definitely wasn't expecting to see a DPS Baiju, but it did look like it did clear. Unfortunately, the time is going to be just like 10 seconds behind.
Yeah, but now with Yaimiko, it's going to be really tough for Rion and Mickey to counter that because Yaimiko can just auto-target the Weena and the Jadeplume Terrorshroom, and it just absolutely obliterates the Jadeplume Terrorshroom. We already know
I
Mickey and
agree.
Rion have something planned. Most likely are gonna try to burn it, so it spawns little enemies. But it doesn't matter because Yamiko can just target those enemies. But it's still effective because every time that those turrets hit the minions, it's less that they hit on the Jadeplume Terrorshroom. So it's a very effective strategy. So we should expect Rion and Mickey to do that for sure. But we'll see how
Okay,
effective it is
beautiful.
against Yamiko.
Yeah, on my end, Shifu's actually coming really close to Jadeplume Terrorshroom. Coming in, again, a little slower than his normal pace, though. This is going to look closer to 530. We'll see what it's like. And now they are both trying to go for a little bit of interference, see if they can catch a spawn point. Oh, they almost did. It was a visual thing, but unfortunately, Ayato made it through at about 530. So now here it is. We're gonna see Shifu's signature DPS Ayato. It's just absolutely incredible to see how much damage this thing can put out. It
Indeed,
looks
yeah.
like he is having to throw a few normals in there, unfortunately.
Unfortunately for Ayato, since Haran does get stacks off of when other characters use skills, the hunters can use that to their advantage and just use other methods that are not skills to make sure that Ayato does not get those stacks on Haran. So we'll see how effective that is.
I wonder how that effect is going to apply when it comes to longer distances, though, because we do see right now Haku and Harvey have setups already coming in on this side, and it looks like Harvey decided to leave just in the nick of time to cause a little bit of something. So we'll see how that turns out. But for the most part, it looks like Shifu here is going to have to figure this out on his own. Again,
For
we're going to
sure.
try and not have any ref interference here, but Shifu's going to attempt to challenge this thing. And it does look like Shifu is struggling a little bit, trying to find a pocket. Oh, fuck, why is it on me? But yeah, again, Shifu going for a little bit of a climb, goes for like a manual route upwards as opposed to... Oh, but Shifu does get stuck a little bit, so that's going to be a little unfortunate. Again, the amount of oppression that's just going on. Look at this. This is a very tight net. Shifu's going to
Wow.
have to really push his
Amazing
stamina
defense,
here.
yeah. This is amazing defense. This is the benefit
And
of having a character like Kazuha on your team, as opposed to someone like Aito who can't really who is a tall male but definitely struggles with trying to get out of these tight situations. But we'll see
yeah,
how he
exactly. And
reacts to this.
I don't know if you noticed too, but Haku actually decided to play as a Geo Traveler and also manually blocked the position himself, just like by placing him right in the little cracks. So
Yes.
it does look like they are pathing their way out right now, unfortunately, and it doesn't look like there's going to be much of a way for... It doesn't look like there's going to be much of a counter. Interesting move by Shifu to actually come up here instead. I haven't seen this pathing yet, but perhaps there could be something along timing. But again, maybe
Alright.
it's just something to avoid a lot of hunter interference.
So
This is a
DAC is
defensive
on
work
his
from...
way to
Yeah.
Jadeplume Terrorshroom right now. We'll see how effective
Alright,
this
let's
is.
go ahead and... Yeah, let's tune in on that and see how this is doing, Kaizen.
So DAC right now is almost there. He's right now gliding towards the Jadeplume Terrorshroom as we speak. We'll see what they have planned right now. Unfortunately, Mickey's running an amber, which is causing power resonance. However, the ref itself is not affecting the power resonance. But I guess I could switch, which is what I'll do right now. I'll make sure to remove that power resonance to not give
Good call, Kaizen.
JC an advantage here. I'll switch to a Hydro character. We'll see what's going on in
And...
Jadeplume Terrorshroom. We'll see how effective this Yamiko strat is for sure.
Ooh, this is interesting. So
So they
apparently...
do like Shifu. They do like him out. It looks like he fell down. He did fall down. Wow,
Did they
what an
actually
amazing
execute him?
strat by
Oh, they
Rion.
did!
Wow. Unfortunately, against Kaza this doesn't work, but against anyone else, this is a really effective strat. Amazing job by Rion. And
That's not a
now
kill, though, is it? Looks
JC
like
did
it.
not a kill. It's not a kill. It didn't kill her.
Just a little bit of a time delay.
Yes, but it's effective. Unfortunately, it looks like Rion and Mickey are already getting ready to set up the trap for DHC. We'll see how effective this is. Um, this is a really effective trap for sure. But we'll see how Rion and DHC can Rion and Mickey can do against DHC after he finishes off this Dendro Chicken. Because it looks like it's clearing it pretty fast. Doesn't even need to do anything. Just running around. Now the chicken's about to go is about to drop down and lose all its resistances. I think this should be a pretty fast clear for DHC. But we'll see how close this
Honestly, that
is.
Yagami gameplay is something incredible.
Most definitely. Wow. And now DHC's probably gonna switch to Baiju here. Yes, he will. He's gonna go straight into it. We'll see. We'll see how DHC manages to get through this. This is gonna be a really tough, but we wish DHC the best of luck. We'll see. Unfortunately, I can't B-hop with Barbara too well, so this will suffice.
Some really incredible damage here. We're already at Wenut coming for Shifu. It's very, very interesting to see. He goes for the Ayato ultimate. Very nice right here. We can just see the damage that's done.
Baiju. The good thing about Baiju is because of that shield, he won't be able to take that much damage. We'll see how effective the strat is.
10-26-86 coming in from Shifu. Let's see the kill.
Oh, DHC's getting through. DHC's getting through. Oh, DHC's almost. Does DHC get through? I think he does.
Oh,
at around 7:45.
Misplay. Yeah, looks like the defense that we were hoping to see coming from Yagami just did not hold up for that specific instance. Again,
wow.
That was a good delay, but maybe that
wasn't enough. Now, wow, and on top of that, this Baiju's just super tanky. It's just really hard to kill him. Even if he takes a couple hits from the Runa enemies, it won't do much. He has a shield, and he has a ton of HP. So he had damage on top of that. I can only imagine. We'll see what happens now. So it looks like they're still fighting down there. We'll see what happens here. They might be climbing up. We'll see. They might be doing some very... Oh, they're blocking. They're blocking a lot of these pathways.
Oh, this is where we see the defense really shine for Yagami, especially when they mess up a lot of the sigils. Some very good plays. It really confuses THC here.
We'll see how effective this is for sure.
Oh, but that one didn't get blocked.
They go this way. Okay. Did they block the other one? It looks like they didn't. Okay, it's fine. So DHC does go. He kind of got delayed a bit, but it's okay. So what time did the Ayato get there?
The Ayato was 10:26:86.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, very good time. What can I say?
This Baiju does manage to get over here, so we'll see how effective this Baiju is at
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and start my APAP if that's okay with you.
No worries. Go ahead. I'm still following this Baiju. I'm still following DHC right now. It looks like it might have been a better strategy to use Harpy's child, but I guess they wanted to go a safer route, but it's really hurt them. But we'll see though. Well, I will say, and I give a lot of credit to Yagami. They really improved on their last time. Last time they got 11-14, and now they got 10-26. It just shows how much this team wants to win this tournament. They're trying to improve every single match.
I agree, and if there's anything to watch as well, you can definitely see that Shifu's already shredded the first part of APAP using Ayato, already getting a clear time. Looks like that's going to be a 26-second split for stage 1 already. Some really phenomenal work to just look at.
It's just surrounded by
to the part about grouping, that's going to be a little difficult. But then again, Bennett and Ayato don't care. They already have AoE. They don't really care about the enemy's positioning. Look at Shifu absolutely shred through the rest of this. Bennett again getting his ultimate up. That looks like a... I want to say that's a missplitter Bennett if I can see it, but again, Ayato just absolutely chopping this thing down. Unfortunately, losing a bit of progress, not realizing that he needed to work on the center right there. So that's going to be a little bit of a time loss, but honestly, that's not sufficient to stop him, if that makes any sense. I mean, Ayato's already coming up on the end right here, closing out.
And now we got Wenut. Wenut's right now we got Wenut.
Again, we're just about done with stage 2 of APAP, but it's not going to be fast as we'd like. Shifu is struggling right now, trying to find the small enemies. There he goes. Picks one, but he's just one short. Unfortunately,
got Yaimiko. Yeah, let's see how effective this Yaimiko is to deal with Wenut. It is hitting it underground, which is super effective.
I totally agree. again, it looks like the defense played by Yagami actually did put a significant change in the time right there.
One problem with Yaimiko for sure is and Yaimiko's not even running oh no, that's Mickey's Yaimiko, never mind. I don't know what Mickey trying to do with that
That
Yaimiko,
was
but
a 154.39 coming in from 154.39 overall for the APEP run.
still hitting him from the bottom. It looks like the defense for Yagami is just too good. This Yaimiko is just not doing enough
Really is.
damage. It is not. The problem with Yaimiko is, as good as her C6R5 is, it's just not effective. It looks like they're not. Yes, it does down it. And we're about to end right here. We get 1237, almost 1238 for TBT. Yes, 1238, 1237.83.
Got it. And we're gonna go ahead and take a look right now.
Amazing
This is going to
defense.
be the bonus round. I'm just gonna do some time calculations real quick.
I have no idea what the Yaimiko was for though. On Mickey's end.
This bonus time for their APEP round should be about I don't think it's gonna come down. I don't think it's gonna come down to the milliseconds, to be honest.
No, I don't think so. I think it looks like Yagami is going to advance in which bracket.
It
But
really does look like Yagami's moving on.
so what time did Shifu get on APEP?
154. So that comes out to basically 306 bonus time.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not mistaken, right? 306 in bonus? Yeah, that's a lot. Technically, that cuts their final time down to about 720. Not as fast.
You know what? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Mickey was actually running their very not that good Yelan. I mean Yaimiko, my bad. And using and putting turrets down. So D8, since you can only have 3 turrets in a world, Mickey was spamming its own turrets to make sure that DHC can't get off his C6R5 turrets.
That's
amazing,
Wait,
amazing strategy. Level 20 Yaimiko. It's a level 20 Yaimiko with a level 1 book to counter DHC C6R5 Yelan. I mean, Yaimiko.
That's huge. Fantastic.
That's a huge counter. And I gotta admit, just off seeing that, I cannot. Schnee was arguing earlier that Yelan's an amazing. Yaimiko is an amazing character for BRT. I'll admit she is. But if the tracers, if the hunters can just switch to AI and place down their own pillars, especially a really badly built one that can hurt their damage, that's an amazing strategy on the side of Yagami.
To see that at all. That was some
amazing strategy. You have to give them a lot of credit. That is one of the best strategies I've seen.
All right, you want to go ahead and start up the bonus round?
Yes.
It's about Troublemakers. Maybe they can make a. Wait.
We'll see. All right, we're back with this matchup. Unfortunately, they did end up losing to Yagami, but as respect to how good they were, we're gonna let them play this out. We'll see how effective this is. We'll see how fast they can clear this.
Yeah, it does look like again that Yaimiko is just doing consistent damage.
Very consistent for sure.
Again, it was not a bad Miko by any means. For sure, this is definitely one of the stronger ones.
This should definitely be better now for DHC since it is triggering aggravates, which Yaimiko loves to do, especially a C6R5 Yaimiko that has so much investment into it. Here we go. 35 seconds in already.
Out, that Baishu is not a weak Baishu either. I'm standing right now, and I got hit by it twice, and I'm full HP.
Unfortunately, yeah, but unfortunately for those types of healer builds, they don't really have that high of a damage ceiling. So we'll see how effective Baiju is, but it doesn't look like Baiju. There's a lot of damage going on here. Wow. There's a lot of numbers flying everywhere. 52,000, 52,000. We're seeing 40Ks, 50Ks being thrown out like it's nothing. Very, very nice
Yeah,
sight to see.
very good consistent
Seems
damage
a
from
little
Yagami
seems a
but
little slow, but it's fine. Totally
I mean,
fine.
yeah, it's still AoE damage at the end of the day.
it's
Of
still
course,
AoE, but it's very consistent in what it's doing.
Come on, yeah, finish it. Finish this half out. You got it. You're on pace.
Yep.
Definitely not as
Really, really
fast as the
nice.
Yoimiya clear from
No, it
RSG
wasn't as
earlier.
fast, but it's effective
Oh,
in
it's
its own
slowing
right.
down. It's slowing down. It's going down. It's going down. No, it's going back up. Okay.
Come on, DHC, you gotta find that.
There you go.
There it is. Okay, 150 at the split.
Oh, in the second phase.
Okay. We'll
You
see
just
here.
see Yaimiko is making every attempt right now to just all in this thing. Goes for the
Wow. Look
ultimate
at all the
damage.
damage.
Look at
Look
that
at that damage right
impulse.
now. Wow.
That's a lot
210.
of damage, Yai.
We're almost done here. Very, very effective. Okay.
Oh, could you kill it in time? Oh, she did.
217.
Oh, that's
Yep,
217.
unfortunately,
Really.
that's not it too. You just they lost on both APEP and Overworld. How unfortunate.
Very unfortunate indeed.
Again, it's just not the same damage. You know, it's not all DPS. It's just DPS and heals.
They
And
still,
that
I
needs to
will
be
give them
that
credit
high.
though. They still had an amazing job, and now they will be going against Raiden Shogun or RDS in the losers semifinals.